Hello, 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 and welcome back to my Would You Rather, where every 10 minutes we get a new Would You Rather prompt, and this prompt gives us one negative option, such as I get nauseous when I get near fish, but I take no fire damage. And there's two of these that we have to then pick between, and whichever one we choose is the one we get. So currently we have made four choices, I believe. Yes. We unfortunately have Vine Boom, which means if we see any vines, we explode. We don't have any animation, which is why I look like this. And we get nauseous near fish, and our health is hidden. But we bone meal the ground when we sneak on it, which means with some wheat seeds, some dirt, and a hoe, we have infinite food. We take no fire damage, which will be awesome in the nether. And our shield blocks damage from all directions. And the last one that you're missing is the last one we got last video, which is all of our items in our inventory got turned into a stack of them. And I was hoping I'd get them, so I had a bunch of I had 5 diamonds spread out over 5 slots, the same with iron and raw gold. And so currently we are pretty rich in life. We currently are just kind of setting up. I'm waiting for all of my iron to smelt, all of my gold as well. Then we have one more round of smelting where we smelt some of our food and some of the rest of our gold. Once that is complete, we will head out of here. I'll turn some of my stuff into blocks so it's easier to travel with. Find our bed, move our bed to the nearest lava pool that we can find so that there we're able to go into the nether. And next to that bed, we'll also be putting all of our extra materials, so if we happen to perish, we spawn next to our portal to the nether with all of the materials we need to start anew. And then, hopefully, we can finally get through the nether, get into the end, and defeat this challenge. I've been trying this for a very long time. Creepers explode into a flurry of flowers. I release an explosion that doesn't damage me. Yeah, we're gonna have to go for it and hope none of our stuff over there explodes. Okay, this we can deal with. This is solvable. And as long as I don't freak out, we're okay. As long as we don't freak out, we're okay. So everybody, let's not freak out. Okay, I think we've kind of picked up everything here. We have a little bit more gold to smelt, a little bit more food, and we're gonna have to remake some of our furnaces, but not the end of the world. Just trying to figure out what I have to smelt. Okay, this all needs to smelt, and this needs to smelt. Okay. Okay, we can actually deal with this rather well. This is 4, 6, 8. So if I make 4 furnaces, we should be okay. We'll just do it all one more time. But yes, we're gonna just kind of be AFK here a little bit. Well, I'll be very much not away from my keyboard because I don't want any monsters to show up. But we'll just kind of be setting up shop over here for a little bit. I might head out of here. So if I get another Would You Rather that, could be explosive, it's a little bit safer. But we'll see. I'm gonna grab this. Yeah, we'll just do it like this for now. Or at least maybe walk a little bit this way. So I'm just gonna wait here for the next Would You Rathers or my stuff to start smelting or be done smelting, and I'll see you if anything interesting happens, because I think it might take a couple of minutes for everything to smelt. But I'm excited to see where this challenge goes. And also, by the way, creepers exploring into a flurry of flowers is wonderful because that means creeper explosions no longer do us any harm. Also, it's a very pretty sight. So maybe we'll go and find some creepers soon. But for now, it's time for me to wait. Okay, and the next Would You Rather is I can get an extra heart, but I can only place blocks off the top and bottom side of other blocks. I get diamonds from all ores, but I evaporate water around myself. I think this would mean we couldn't do any bridging, which I think is very important in the nether. Even though we are fireproof, I think we're gonna need to bridge, so Unfortunately, we're gonna have to evaporate water. Also, yeah, that water is now gone, but it should come back. We can grab another water bucket. It's not the end of the world. But in between all of waiting for everything to smelt, I have just been growing some more wheat. So we do have currently a stack of bread, and I'm just trying to get a little bit of extra, you know, wheat so that when we go into the nether, we have, you know, a little bit extra of a food supply. So that's what I have been working on while I've been waiting. It's been a whole lot of gathering of wheat, but yeah, now I gotta figure out a way to do so without the water, I guess. Could be an interesting challenge. But let's see. So currently the first round of like stacks is almost done, and then this one's already started, so then we just have these 2 left, which we can split out over these 3 machines, or these 3 furnaces, and then we should be pretty good to go. Let me put some of this stuff back. And let's see if I can find myself some way of getting some water. Because that's the newest challenge. How do we hydrate ourselves if we can't grab any water? But I guess we don't actually need much water for anything. We will just need like a bucket to craft our portal, but I think we can do so relatively easily with if we just get access to like a river. We should be able to grab some water quickly enough, so we just have to be a little bit more patient right now. Wait just a little bit longer for everything to smelt, and then we can finally continue. It feels like just a lot of waiting for a whole lot of nothing. Oh look, more diamonds. We originally stopped here because I wanted to mine this gold, but I still had a stone pickaxe. I was like, let me just smelt a little bit of iron so that I can grab the gold. Then while it was all smelting here, I was like, let me just explore this cave a little bit while, you know, it's melting. And then it became a whole side quest, and eventually we were lucky enough. And now here we are. We're just gonna start smelting some of this stuff. And then when these 2 are a little bit more done, we should be able to smelt the last of the food. But again, feeling very, very lucky and very happy with the start so far. We have just a whole lot of exciting plans for the future. Just gotta be a little bit more patient. And our next would you rather, we move faster, blocks above air, cave in when stepped on. We had this last time, it was not good. Take no damage, explosion, but you can only pick negative choices. I don't think we have a choice here. Okay, and now we're gonna be really smart. Because now this block is not above air, no matter what. And these should be the last of our things done smelting. Yes, okay. So we are ready to head out of here. I actually didn't consider that I would get some more coal from this, but it's not a lot, so I think we're fine. Okay. Surely if I just move fast enough, we'll be okay. Aha. You're not gonna catch me there. Okay. We're out of here. Oh, I forget we can't swim. Duh. We evaporate water. Oh wow, okay. I am so excited to see where this journey is gonna take us right now. Like I said, we are done with the caves, which is why I think it's okay to pick the option where the, you know, the ground collapses beneath our feet, just because I don't think it'll be too much of an issue if we're not trying to be in caves. Excuse me. So I think we'll be fine. Let's find our bed. Let's get out of here. And cross our fingers that it'll all work out. If I see any sheep, I am grabbing their wool and making a double bed so that I can set my spawn and have one bed with me for when we get there, because I feel like that's safer than having to walk from wherever spawn is to wherever we're going right now. Let me see if I can pick up some water somehow. Okay, beautiful. Okay, we get nauseous near fish. So let's just ignore our screen spinning. Let's, like I said, quickly grab a bed. Let's plant that there. Let's make ourselves a double bed situation. Let's sleep. And I'm gonna leave this bed here. So if we do spawn, at the very least, we'll have this bed. Or if we do die. I do think we kind of actually spawn near here, so maybe it's not the best. But I feel better having this here. And now we're looking for a pool of lava. Again, as long as there's 2 blocks beneath our feet at all times, we are relatively safe. So we just kind of have to stay away from caves. And we're looking for lava. Honestly, I probably should have let it be nighttime and looked at during the night, because then we can see the lava from a little bit further away. But I guess we always have the next night if it comes to that. So far I'm seeing nothing, but eventually we'll find what we're looking for. And we move faster now, so I guess that's a plus. I feel like this was the best option, because to only be locked into picking bad choices I think could ruin this run, and so far it is going relatively well. I might... Oh, there's a half-finished portal here. What are our chances of finishing it? We can break this one, move it up there. Break that one, move it down there. Then we're 1 block short. But we've got that one. Okay. Don't mind if I do. And we've got flint for flint and steel. I think another one of our problems just got solved. So we are very, very lucky. Let's eat, because we don't know what our health is looking like. Okay, here is what we're doing. We are setting up shop once more. Don't really know what we'd need those for, but I guess they can be here. Then we are going to grab ourselves one of these. We are going to do this. We grab ourselves an axe. And a pickaxe. We drop some of this in here. So let me make this a little bit more clear. Then we drop most of our backup supply of food in here. I will be taking this with me. We're gonna drop half a stack of this. And we are gonna drop most of this. Now gold is difficult because I want to keep a little bit of gold behind here. That should be like 90 gold. I think that's fine. And then I'm going to drop most of this here as well. And then in theory, I think we should be fine to head into the Nether. As soon as we make ourselves a flint and steel. And we get to breaking. And this way we don't have to look for a lava pool. Actually, I need to set my spawn. You know, I did a really good job placing that bed there. And then, just did not set my spawn even slightly. Hopefully there's no lava beneath this. We have room for 1 mistake. Okay, that's fine. And we break the last one. And then we do have to break the crying obsidian, of course, but that's doable. We were quite lucky finding a pretty easy to reconstruct portal out here for us. Place this one. And we place this one. And then, just like that, we're able to go into the nether. Okay. Don't care. And don't care. I like to have these blocks, so I've got some building blocks on me. And I am going to make one golden helmet just to keep the piglins happy with me. Gonna double check I set my spawn. We're gonna double check our health is full. And just like that, we are entering the nether. Okay. We need to find piglins for bartering. Preferably, obviously, we would have had the, actually, before I go anywhere, let me write down where we're at. Everybody, let's remember this number. We are at 30. 84 minus 3. Okay. And now, let's see what the future has in store for us. Again, I'm not too worried about falling through the ground, because the ground either leads to bedrock or to lava, and we are lava proof. Additionally, the only other issue... Oh. Get MVP rank, teleport to the overworld. I take no explosion damage, but I sink boats. Boats are not important to us because we can't be on the water. So let's take 0 explosion damage. Teleporting to the overworld would not have been too bad either. We would have been pretty much next to our nether portal. And like I said, if we died, we would have had enough stuff to restart. But this is probably a little bit easier, not having to worry about that. Okay, we hear some piglins. I hear them, but I definitely don't see them right now. Oh. Okay. Hi guys. We're friends, aren't we? I think you would like to join your friend, wouldn't you? Yeah. Oh, didn't mean to do all that, actually. Oh, don't freak out. I got more. Okay. I think this is an excellent place for us to be. We've got a fire resistance. We are already fire resistant. We've got some nether quartz, some nether brick, some fire charges, a little bit of gravel. But what we're really looking for right now is going to be those ender pearls. We could have, you know, looked for more of them, but I think for now this will do. So I think we're going to stand here and see what we get. And hopefully we get a couple of ender pearls. We are able to go back to our portal relatively easily and get the rest of our gold to trade for ender pearls. But for now, I think we're going to wait. And leave this as an adventure for another day. Okay. These guys are lovely. They're good. I am quickly going to set up a little bit of a chest. Gotta love my chests. They keep me able to organize stuff. Whoa, calm yourselves. I've done nothing but be nice to you. Oh, they don't like it when I open chests. I did forget. That's my bad. I should have, you know, remembered to respect your boundaries. That is my bad. But yes, I think we'll be continuing to trade with these guys next time. But for now, I'm gonna let them be. We're able to get back to our portal relatively easily and figure out if we need any more gold. But so far, unfortunately, no ender pearls. We'll see what the next trade opportunity brings us. But for now, I think we have made excellent progress. Hopefully you have enjoyed this video. If you did, feel free to like, comment, or subscribe. I do always appreciate all of your support. If you have any tips or tricks that you think will help me finally reach the end and defeat the Ender Dragon, definitely let me know. I'm excited to see where this challenge takes us. Hopefully you enjoyed, and hopefully I'll see you again very soon in this world or the next. Alright, have a good one. Bye-bye!